room. He said he's not bothered in winning 50 quid. Well, I'd like that 50 quid for the shopping budget next week. But I think he's been in a bad mood for a while now. He's been swearing a lot more and seemed to get more angry at things, so...
How do the other housemates feel about his efforts today?
I don't think they're pleased. Some are fine with it, but Steve and Dave, I don't think they're too pleased. I reckon JJ's pretty conflicted at the moment because John James is his best friend in the house, but then JJ has spent the last 6 hours working tirelessly to do this task, and John James just gave up within 30 minutes. And I probably won't want to confront him over it either, because there is a chance that he will go on Friday. If he does stay, I'd hope to change his attitude towards the task before the next weekly shopping task.
10:56 p.m. Nancy and Oliver Twist are in the kitchen.
There's a kid at school and he used to always call me fatty.
Yeah. And, I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, oh, fatty. And like, he used to do it in front of this boy I used to really fancy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's pretty similar to being back at school.
Yeah, and one day, he I was there and I was like in front of this boy I used to really, really fancy. And he picked up a massive yellow bin, what you put rubbish in, just tipped it all over my head.
So he was making fun of you. So this guy at school used to make fun of you in front of someone you fancy?
Yeah, all the time. So, then he did that in front... And like...
And now you're in the Big Brother house and
yeah,
Sam Pepper is making fun of you in front of me.
Yeah, basically.
It's been 40 minutes since housemates had their third serving of gruel. Mr. Bumble and Miss Havisham are discussing the portions that Mr. Bumble dished out for dinner.
I looked at Josie just now when I did the food. She was like, so I just give her like half a scoop because we've got to eat some and we've got to finish what's in the bowl. That's the explanation. It's pretty straightforward to me. The 3 bowls I've had had it like 2/3 and then I put myself an extra scoop in there and whoever else would want an extra scoop would have it. Because we've got to eat everything that's in that pan. If you want to, tomorrow we can do it exactly as you say. I will put 2/3 in.
Well, it's not my task. You can do what you want with your task, and I can do what I want with mine. I decided to walk out of mine because I couldn't give $2 but you can do what you want with your task. It's up to you. Fine. But I'm questioning you, just like you questioned me when I was in there, why I would walk out and why I wouldn't walk out. So
no, I didn't question you. I didn't question you. I said to you, if you want to walk out, walk out. You also said that you would walk out if you're in the same position. I probably would have, yeah.
So don't give me that shit.
But there would have been other people that probably would have hung in there.
I'm sure there would have been.
Oh, that's
but you can't banter someone.
You're in one of these moods that you get into where you've got to find someone to argue with, and you've got nothing better to do than pick a fight. So you usually find someone that you can just have a go at.
When you came in there and you would have walked out yourself.
I probably would have stayed there a little bit longer.
You said in there...
But there would have been people that would have gritted it out and made sure they stayed in it the following day.
Maybe not.
So some people in some tasks are stronger than others. So there are women out there that I couldn't give flipping a full bowl of flipping gruel to. They would spew it up everywhere. They wouldn't handle having a full bowl of it.
Well, you didn't mind giving Sam Pepper a full bowl.
What? I did what?
You gave him a bowl that was overflowing. When we first got issued the task and we had the first meal of gruel, he got issued more than everybody else.
You've got to think as well, a lot of it is just to do with the crack. No one wants to eat gruel. Sam's been winding us up for days.
I'll say he deserved it.
A lot of it is to do with fun as well. Just have some fun with the guy.
From the very beginning, everyone was issued different amounts of gruel.
Stop arguing.
So how did you know that certain people didn't like it?
What are you on about?
How did you know at that point? At the very beginning, when we were all issued gruel.
You think the women in here would want to eat a full bowl of that?
But you don't know. You don't know. I didn't know what it was going to taste like. Just like everyone else didn't know what it was going to taste like. You're making it sound like you learnt that as the time went on. I watched at the very beginning.
I know for a fact, as I was going on, different people were saying they wouldn't.
I said that I didn't want any either, but you didn't stop you. You just fucking put it on my bowl.
John James.
No, this is a conversation with you, Rach. It's a conversation between me.
Yeah, but we haven't got a leg to stand on. We walked out of our task. You can't pull him down.
I'm not pulling him down. I'm not pulling him down.
It's all right, Rach. This is what he does. He sort of goes around and picks an argument. He's got nothing better to do.
No, it's not that I've got nothing better to do.
Oh, John, get a life, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheer up.
Cheer up.
Don't be so miserable. Don't feel you've got to pick a fight with everyone.
You just
have a smile.
You gave different people different portions before the task had started.
I just give you an explanation.
No.
If you want to carry on arguing, go out there, there's a lamppost out there, have a good argument with that.
I don't understand.
Because you get in these moods, John, where you've got nothing better to do than want to argue.
How did you come out with the portions?
You can't just sit down and say, Davo, can I ask you a question?
Right, David, can I ask you a question?
Instead, you've got to sit there, get an argumentative spirit about you, and feel that you've got to tear, just feel like you've got to tear a strip off someone.
12:15 a.m. Scrooge and Miss Havisham are at the carousel.
So did you have a nice night last night with JJ? Was he nice to sleep next to?
Yeah, it was good to get a cuddle.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, I don't think he will be today.
Oh, why?
I know, yeah, but I don't want to look like a desperate old biddy.
No.
Don't you another cuddle? Like, no. You're all right.
He might ask you never know.
I doubt it.
Tom Chitling, David Copperfield and Bill Sykes are in the living room talking about the other Miss Havisham.
It's funny, the kind of person that you can fall for, though, isn't it? Look how lovely she is.
Josie is a lovely person.
So lovely. Even she says to me, when he first was here, she said, but he's calmed down a lot. She says, but I don't like when he gets like that. Because he has got this really sweet side to him.
Yeah, that's the side Mario likes.
I said he's got two names, John James, because he's got two personalities. One, it's true
That's
though, one
clever.
He's swaggering around here like he's a cross between Brad Pitt and Al Capone. Swagger yourself back to Australia, love. No, but seriously, Steve, because he's got away with arrogance and argumentative too much. And he's always kicking off and going in there and just effing and blinding and moaning about this.
Yeah.
Just rudeness.
It was bad.
I just choose to ignore it.
Yeah, I just
I don't mean I choose to ignore it. I mean
no, but I know I do.
When he gets like this,
It's
I would just ignore him.
And that's why he came in and had that argument with Dave. But the bottom line is, he's an only child, and you can tell his mum's lovely and dotes on him. He's a bit of a looker, but what does that matter in the real world?
Don't matter
in
shit.
the big skates.
Don't matter diddly squat.
I don't want to feel like I'm slagging him off, but it's starting to grate on me. If one thing you ask any of my friends will grate on me is arrogance and bad manners. Those two things rile me.
I better start changing my attitude then slightly.
Yeah, you bloody better, soldier boy.
Yeah.
This week, Dave, John James and Rachel face eviction from the Big Brother house. Who goes? You decide. To evict Dave, call 090 11323 004. To evict John James, call 090 11323 007. To evict Rachel, call 090 11323 017. Calls cost 50p from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles will cost considerably more. 15p from each call will be donated to charity. Voting closes in Friday's show. To find out how the nominated housemates are getting on, go to channel4.com/Big Brother.